It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's a public service, and this is one, I don't know that we've ever had this one before. So, Christine is on the phone. Here's what Christine wrote to us. You cannot get out of your car. Listen to this. God. I cheated on my husband, and he found out. I regret doing it. It was awful. I told him he could have one cheat. We agreed to it. But now I think he's having a relationship with the other woman, Christine Laverne. I mean, this is what happens. What is she thinking? Christine, I mean, I don't even know where to start. Like, is it his fault if something's going on? You violated the relationship. Then you tell him to go see another woman, and now he may have feelings for her? I mean, whose fault is that?
All I can say is that I really regret it, and I feel awful about it, and I guess that's why I told him that he could cheat on me once. You know, like, we agreed on it, and...
Who's this woman? How did you guys find her?
Did you agree on who it was going to be with, or did he just pick somebody? Weird.
No, we didn't agree on who it was going to be with. We just agreed that it would happen and that it could happen. I don't know. I thought... All right. I think I thought it would make me feel better if I knew he did too.
So, what about with you? Why did you cheat the first time?
I shouldn't have. I don't know why I did. Honestly, I really, really don't. I don't know why I did, but all I know is just how much I regret it. I regret it so much, and I'm just trying to make it better.
All right. Well,
and I thought things were better.
This is a complicated web. So, how long have you been married?
4 years.
All right, we're going to put you on hold. I'm going to just get to it next on Kiss FM. Hang on. This is one I don't think we've had before. At least I can't remember. It's time to make the call for Ryan's Roses right now. Christine cheated on her husband. This is really simple. I'm just going to lay it out there. She cheated on her husband. She said they agreed to let him cheat. He did. Now she thinks he's got feelings for the woman he cheated with. That's the bottom line. Christine, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Yes, you do. Of course, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM. You do.
All right, so Sissany is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. What's the other woman's name?
Maria.
Malia.
Yeah.
All right. Be very quiet. I want to find out what's happening. Here we go. Good luck, Cisco.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Jeff.
Hey, this is Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. My name is Noreen. I'm calling from the Laverne Florist. How are you doing this morning?
I'm well.
I'm calling because we're a new flower shop here, actually right on Foothill Boulevard near the Chipotle. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, I think I've been over there.
Yeah, in that little shopping center. So I'm calling because we're new and we're trying to promote our delivery service. So we're giving away a dozen free red roses today. You've been selected to receive the red roses and send them to anybody that you'd like. So I don't need any credit card information from you or billing info, nothing. They're absolutely free. Just the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can put a quick note, and they can get them by lunchtime.
Well, I appreciate you guys calling me, but I don't have anybody I'd want to send roses to, though.
Oh, they're absolutely free. I promise there's no catch.
No, I appreciate that. It's kind of cool little marketing thing. But I don't have anybody to send them to, though.
Not even like your wife, girlfriend, your mom?
No, not really.
Oh, come on. There has to be somebody. You'd be helping me out, too, because I always have to find somebody every day.
Yeah. Well, I
mean, it would put a smile on anyone's face if you send them, some free dozen red roses. Well, they won't know it's free. That can be our secret.
Yeah, no, I don't want to send them to anybody. I don't think I have anybody that would you know.
Jeff,
sorry,
I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio. It's Ryan Seacrest here. We've got your wife, Christine, on the phone. She has told us, Jeff, about your relationship, the dynamic in your relationship, the cheating in your relationship, and frankly, she thinks you've developed feelings for the woman you cheated on her with permission. Is that true?
No.
None of it's true. Okay. Did your wife cheat on you, Jeff?
Yes.
Okay. Did you then decide that she would be okay if you were with another woman because she cheated?
Well, that was her offer to me, but
Did you do it?
But I didn't. No, I didn't do it because I wanted to move on.
Well, Christine, you told me he did it, and you're concerned he's got feelings for another woman.
I'm so confused, Jeff. You told me that you did it. I kept asking you, and you said you thought it was a good idea and that you'd do it, and then I thought you had.
No, I didn't, and I just said that just to try to get past this, but I couldn't do it.
So you
So
did
you
not.
lied?
Permission, I couldn't do it.
Well, wait, hold on for Christine. He lied. Hold on, Christine. So, Jeff, you were given permission to break even on the cheat by cheating by your wife, and you didn't do it, but you made her think you did.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Can I just say, I don't even need to know more about you guys. You need not be together.
Yeah. Do you still love your wife? Do you guys even love each other?
I still love her, but I can't get past this because I don't even know how she could have cheated without permission, and the fact that she actually cheated on me. She actually went through it. I can't get. I mean,
Broke your
I
heart.
love her, but I can't.
Get out of this relationship, you two. I mean, she cheated. She tells you to cheat. You can't cheat because you can't go through with it because you can't get over the fact that she did, but you lie about it. So she thinks you're now in a relationship with another woman. There's no good in this. This is all a dead end.
Explains why I didn't want to send her flowers.
Wow.
Christine, this is a dead end. Your resolve is a bad idea. The fact that you cheated, he can't get past it. And now
I
he's
feel
lying to you and not
awful,
even doing it. Everybody feels bad. Everybody feels bad. I feel bad. But this is henhouse.
Yeah.
It's henhouse.
Yeah.
It's henhouse. All right, I'm going to let you guys both go.
Oh.
It's day 26 of self-quarantine.
Today we are going to be unboxing a case from Apple. I sound weird.
Hello everyone, it's Maureen. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome! Okay guys, so we're here today because we are gonna be unboxing the Apple silicone case for iPhone 11 Pro Max, the Surf Blue. So I'm really excited. It's just a help for you guys, nothing to do, and you want to get the Apple silicone case in Surf Blue for iPhone 11 Pro Max. I would gladly help you with that. Who has problems with their unemployment benefits? I do. I'm waiting for a live chat right now. I've been waiting for like 30 minutes. If you see me looking that way, let me show you. Right there. My computer is right there. So if you see me looking in there, that means I'm looking if they are online. So without further ado, here is the unboxing and kind of color comparison. The Apple silicone case for iPhone 11 Pro Max in Surf Blue. I ordered this online, the Apple Store. Does anyone of you have a problem with the unemployment benefit? I have mistakenly answered some of the questions on my first week of certification. Maybe that's why I'm having problems. But it's been almost 1 month and I have not gotten any unemployment benefits yet. So here you go. Let me throw my package, wash my hand, and sanitize this.
One eternity later.
Okay, here you go. Oh my god, guys. I don't know why this is released in the springtime, not in the summer. This deserves to be in the summer collection. Oh my god! I'll take this off from this packaging. god, this is so pretty. Yeah. Okay, so what you see right here is natural lighting. It's a natural lighting coming from my sliding window or sliding door or whatever you call this. Let us try this on our phone. Let me take this off first. This is still my favorite color for springtime. I don't understand why these are in the spring collection. Maybe there's more brighter colors in the summer. I don't understand, like the colors of the leaves are green. It's supposed to be like green, or maybe flowers, yellow. I'm just giving away my ideas there. If any one of you has not seen the video of me unboxing this and color comparing, I will put the link right here in this side. Let's take this off and we'll try the surf blue. Here's my gold iPhone, and let us try this pretty surf blue on our phone. Look at this! Oh my god! Let me zoom you in, guys. My nails are kind of colorful today. This one right here is gray. I couldn't decide which ones I want, but the rest are blue because we have a blue case today. So right here, again, there isn't any cover in the bottom, but that's fine for me. I don't really care about the bottom. If I was working in a place and I carry my phone around, I wouldn't be using this, but I don't have that job anymore, so I'm okay with this case. And plus, it's super soft in here. Right here. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love the color, guys. It's so summery, but it's not. It's springy. I did search a palette, a color palette, just to show you guys. This is not close to turquoise. It's not even in royal blue. It's not royal blue. It is not a sky blue. Or maybe it is a sky blue. Huh? Maybe. Oh, you know what? It might be the cornflower blue. What do you think? So as usual, what we do is we color compare it. I might not have some blue here, but I'll try to find some. So I found a blue color right here. This is a picture of me and my husband somewhere in Empire Beach, and this is it. And look at the blue skies right there. I think it is very close to the surf blue color right here. Look at that. I understand now why they named it surf blue, because after winter is gonna be spring, and in the springtime there's gonna be like a lot of blue skies and stuff. So I think I understand now why they called it surf blue. But I'm still gonna be researching more about this surf blue, and we'll see how it goes. So I just typed surf blue on the internet and it showed me a bunch of pictures here. There's like Apple Watch band and stuff, and then there's color right here on the images. One thing that catch my attention is this Encyclopedia. I don't know which one. Saturated, lighter. I don't see sky blue color. That's really close to it. Blue. Oh, the blue itself too. The NCS blue looks kind of the same. Now, as you all know, I have this blue throw pillow. Yeah, it's so comfy. Let's put it here. Let's see. The surf blue right here is too bright for this color. Oh man, it's so pretty. I'm so blue. So what else do I find in here? I'll be back. Found a blue hairpin. Guys, blue hairpin right here. blue light. But it's pretty though, the blue color. Ah, it's growing in me. Let's see here. Ooh, I have this. Let's try this on. Guys. I have a blue coat. So, is it the same? No, it's not. It's too bright from this blue coat. Yeah. No, this is darker than this one. But it's still pretty. Oh my god, should I wear like a blue color today? I'm feeling the blue today. So guys, I think I'll have to end this video right in here. I couldn't find any blue stuff around here anymore. This color is so pretty. I love it so much. There might be fun colors for the summer collection of Apple when they release it. And so I'm excited. Maybe color yellow or fuchsia pink. Oh, I can't wait. I enjoy this color. This one too, so yeah, I'm enjoying it so much. I'm happy today. I have a blue nail polish, I have a blue hairpin and a blue coat. I'm good. And also a blue iPhone case, all in blue. I think that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and night, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.
The Exorcist was, and possibly still is, the most scariest movie of all time, and definitely one of the most uncomfortable, as it tells the story of Reagan, a young child from Georgetown, Washington DC, who starts displaying strange behavior, till it becomes apparent that she is possessed by an evil demon with increasingly disturbing and foul behavior, where her desperate mother, Chris, played by Ellen Burstyn, enlists the help of local priest Damian Karras, played by Jason Miller. However, it becomes clear that Reagan needs an exorcism, where Father Merrin, played by Max von Sydow, shows up to rid the demon, of which he has come face to face with the evil creature in the past and must settle an old score. Released in 1973, The Exorcist shocked, appalled, repulsed, and terrified movie audiences, and became an instant horror classic. There is actually tons of interesting stories and trivia when it comes to the behind the scenes of The Exorcist, more than just a top 10 can do justice for. However, today I'll just focus on the 10 things that stood out to me. But if this video interests you and you want to know more, then I encourage you to see for yourself and check out the behind the scenes of The Exorcist, as it's a very fascinating movie. So with that, 10 things you didn't know about The Exorcist. Number 10. Based on a true story, somewhat. Of course, before the Exorcist movie, there was the Exorcist book, which was written by American author and filmmaker William Blatty, who would go on to produce the movie adaptation. However, the backstory of how The Exorcist came to be is an interesting one, as Blatty took inspiration from an apparent 1949 incident involving the exorcism of a young boy. The boy showed increasingly violent and disturbing behavior, along with words apparently being cut into his body, until an exorcism was performed. Skeptics believe the boy was either mentally ill or seeking attention, but regardless, the incident fascinated William Blatty, to which he would eventually write a book about the incident, where he retreated to a cabin on the Encino Hills in California, and wrote the book, which was published in 1971, where it became an instant hit and was even the 8th most sold book in Spain at the time. And of course, Blatty would change certain elements to his story, namely the gender of the young protagonist. Number 9. Casting. Due to The Exorcist's disturbing and confronting nature, it seemed that not many major stars wanted to be in the movie, with a few exceptions, until it was decided to mainly cast unknowns. Marlon Brando was the initial choice to play Father Merrin, but William Friedkin, who became the movie's director, opposed the idea, fearing that it would be looked upon as a Marlon Brando movie and take away the individuality of the story. Jack Nicholson was chosen for Father Karras, but it was actually Stacy Keach who was cast in the role. However, Friedkin saw Jason Miller in a play that he wrote and starred in called The Championship Season, to which Friedkin sought after the actor and cast him in the role. Audrey Hepburn was offered the part of Reagan's mother, Chris, but she said she wouldn't star in the movie unless it was filmed in Rome, so naturally that idea was scrapped. In fact, at one stage, even Reagan was going to be played by a different young actress, that being Denise Nickerson, aka Violet from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. However, when her parents read the script, they opposed it and refused their daughter to star in the shock horror movie. I guess being turned into a blueberry they could deal with, being turned into a demon, not so much. However, Linda Blair's mother found the script and loved it and set up an audition for her daughter, and the rest was history. Supposedly, Warner Brothers weren't too happy that the cast was mainly unknowns, as having big names in your movie makes it more bankable. However, not having well-known actors in The Exorcist gives it an unnerving realism, in my opinion. Number 8. The shoot was twice as long due to accidents. William Blatty's choice for directing The Exorcist was always William Friedkin, who previously directed The French Connection, which, like The Exorcist, has a gritty realism about it. But it seems Friedkin had his work cut out for him, as filming The Exorcist was anything but a smooth ride. Stories of behind the scenes of making The Exorcist seem to be full of shocking accidents and other unfortunate happenings. For example, during the production, most of the set burned down. Both Linda Blair and Ellen Burstyn suffered permanent life injuries while making the movie, and thus all these incidents caused the movie to go over its designated filming schedule, of which the movie's budget doubled. Burstyn claimed that 9 people associated with the movie died while making The Exorcist, including actor Jack McGowran, who played the alcoholic movie director who died of a heart attack shortly after filming. The twist being that in The Exorcist his character also suffered a shocking and unexpected death. This led many people to believe that The Exorcist production was cursed. And incidentally, The Exorcist was released on December the 26th, so technically it's a Christmas movie. Yeah, Merry Christmas everyone! Enjoy your Yuletide demonic possession and pea soup vomit! Number 7. Creating Pazuzu for the big screen. Pazuzu was always intended to be the demon in The Exorcist, as the evil creature was even named in the book. However, the name Pazuzu is never actually mentioned in the film. Instead, for the most part, the demon taking control of Reagan is either referred to as Captain Howdy or even the devil. Pazuzu is actually a part of religious scripture, where it's explained that he's a demon of the wind and can control storms and drought. However, leaving ambiguity over the true identity of the demon in The Exorcist does lead to more intrigue. For the most part, the demon was performed by a young Linda Blair, along with Mercedes McCambridge, who provided that eerie and haunting voice. McCambridge was a radio actress, once even praised by the great Orson Welles. She apparently chain-smoked and was on a diet of whiskey and raw eggs to achieve the voice. She originally wasn't credited in the movie, which caused something of a stir, to which her name was then finally added to the credits. The actual face of Pazuzu, which often flashes throughout the movie, was performed by actress Eileen Dietz, who would have been about 29 at the time of filming. And yes, it's weird seeing her without all the makeup, as she looks nothing like how she does in The Exorcist. In fact, there is even something quite elegant and glamorous about her. Interestingly, there are even some production photos of Diaz in makeup, as a possessed Reagan, so I wonder if she was originally going to have a bigger part and maybe even play Reagan in her advanced stages of possession. Also, this behind the scene footage shows that the actress was used for close-up shots of Reagan projectile vomiting. So yeah, the actress actually does pop up every now and then throughout the film. Number 6. Deleted spider walk scene. Something of an anomaly of The Exorcist is the staircase spider crawl, where Reagan comes down the stairs in a truly shocking and inhuman looking manner. Despite being in the book, Friedkin felt that it happened too early in the film, so he removed the scene, which I personally kind of agree with, as part of the horror of the first part of The Exorcist is not knowing exactly what is going wrong with Reagan, along with her mother's struggle to find out. Having this scene would have set up straight away that supernatural forces are at play very early in the film, thus removing the mystery and tension. Also, the scene features Reagan crawling around the place with a snake tongue. Look, to me this just doesn't go with the film and seems cheesy. The scene was put back in the movie for the 2001 director's cut, where this time we get a close-up of an actress spewing blood, but to me it still doesn't work as you can clearly see the actress isn't Linda Blair. Number 5. Possessed Reagan was going to look more like a witch. Dick Smith provided the makeup effects for The Exorcist, which were pretty groundbreaking for the time. Dick Smith needs little introduction, having provided makeup effects for The Godfather and Scanners. However, it seemed that there was something of a struggle to find the right look to give possessed Reagan, where at one stage she was even going to resemble a witch, complete with crazy hair. Seriously, just give her a pointy hat and she's a witch. There were alternative makeup designs, like this one which kind of made her look like a vampire, but it actually looks slightly comical at the same time. With these two where they tried to make her look elderly. I think they got the look right eventually where they made Reagan look more diseased than monstrous, which looked horrific but subtle. Also, the scene where Reagan does the famous head spin was performed by a dummy, and to make sure the dummy looked real enough it was placed in the back of a car and driven around Washington DC, to the shock of onlookers. Number 4. The Exorcist changed the perception of the Ouija board. Ouija boards have been around since the 1800s, and believe it or not, but they were often seen as a popular thing to do while on a date. Despite the fact that these strange boards could supposedly communicate with the dead, Ouija board historian Robert Murch claims that they were seen as silly and jokey, an odd humorous gimmick, even appearing in a 1951 episode of I Love Lucy. However, he also claims that after The Exorcist, no one was laughing anymore. Everything changed, thanks to a scene where it's implied that Reagan had made contact with the terrifying demon after playing with a Ouija board, with customers now fearing that Ouija boards will also make them yell out vulgar profanities while spewing out green soup. Yet from then on the boards were seen in a much more sinister light, and became something more associated with terror and demonic possession. No longer were they seen as being harmless, of which even in modern years horror movies revolving around Ouija boards are still being released. And of course, after The Exorcist, the Ouija board was denounced by religious groups and became more of a controversial pastime. Number 3. Famous imagery inspired by paintings. The most famous piece of imagery associated with The Exorcist is the haunting shot of Father Merrin arriving at the McNeil residence in the cold night, with a street light displaying a foggy path to Reagan's bedroom window, showing the challenge that awaits Merrin. The visual is both symbolic and chilling and would even make it to the movie's poster, making it one of the most iconic visuals in movie history. However, the production took inspiration for this scene from a series of paintings, those being Rene Magritte's Empire of Light. The paintings were created between 1947 and 1965 and would show dark silhouettes of infrastructure and trees with an evening sky, with a lit up part of the scenery thanks to a street light, causing a revealing and ominous glow. It shows the details that await which can't be seen without the light, as they eerily lay hidden in the darkness, making otherwise mundane imagery quite spooky and a little bit strange and mysterious. And thus the imagery helped create the famous Exorcist scene. It's probably just as well that that scene was used for the movie's poster, as the original poster was just going to use a family photo of a rather happy-looking Reagan. Yeah, it doesn't exactly scream out terror, does it? Number 2. First horror movie to be nominated for an Oscar. Yes, believe it or not, but The Exorcist was nominated for an Oscar, making it the first horror movie to do so. To put things into context, I think that horror movies were always looked upon as being silly, just gimmicks for movie audiences to get cheap thrills. Now yes, the horror movie landscape was changing and becoming a genre to be taken more seriously, what with the likes of fellow demonic child movie, The Omen. However, The Exorcist cemented horror as a respectable genre in the business, and something to be taken seriously as much as, say, a historical drama movie. The Exorcist was nominated for Best Picture but lost to The Sting, but either way it was a step in the right direction, and horror could now be fully appreciated and realised for its contributions to cinema as a respected genre. Number 1. Cinematic neuroses. When The Exorcist was released into theaters, not only did it terrify movie audiences, but apparently, and I do emphasize apparently, caused other physical phenomena to happen to moviegoers. Word had it that people were so terrified and repulsed with what they saw that audiences would frequently be vomiting, to the point where some cinemas even handed out vomit bags with Exorcist movie tickets. There was also reports of people fainting, having heart attacks, and even miscarriages. This newfound phenomena in movie theatre viewing was called cinematic neurosis by newspaper journalists. There was also something of a controversy in the rating, as The Exorcist was rated R in order for it to become more of a commercial success, as opposed to an X rating, which would always lead to limited advertising. However, this meant that children were able to be taken to see The Exorcist, so to prevent this, many cities around the world banned The Exorcist from being screened, and the movie wasn't even available on home video in Great Britain until 1999. However, despite its controversies, The Exorcist would go on to make $441.3 million at the box office, making it one of the most successful movies of all time. So that was my look into The Exorcist, and it's a classic cinematic horror masterpiece. There's no other way to explain it. But I must be warned though that it is an adult movie, and there are confronting themes in it. So it's not a casual viewing for popcorn entertainment kind of movie. But if you want something challenging and confronting, then definitely check out The Exorcist. Anyway, I'm Minty and I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some lunch. But maybe not pea soup though. Ugh. See ya!
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband started taking a yoga class. He's always been active, but's never been into that type of stuff. He's a treadmill and weights guy. He started taking a class. Now he goes for juices afterwards with people every Saturday, and he won't skip it. I offered to go too. He hinted I should take another class because this is beginner's yoga. So he's doing all this. It's a new lifestyle change, and he doesn't want her to go along. That's really the gist. Jennifer is on the phone. Jen, good morning.
Good morning.
How long have you been married to him?
Well, we just got married.
Oh.
We've been together for 7 years. We
Okay.
just got married. We're newlyweds. But, I mean, things are progressing. We're already even trying to have a baby. And it's been fun, you know, being newlyweds, being together. But now I'm starting to get nervous.
Okay, so do you, is it maybe because he's just not good at it yet and doesn't want you to see him not good at something?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. Honestly, no. I don't know. It's so fishy.
Have you guys ever worked out before together?
No. And, you know, he's never been into this type of stuff. You know, he's very much a treadmill or weights by himself type of guy. So
And now he's into this group activity and he's going to get juices and it's just weird.
Exactly.
Okay.
Weird. Every Saturday. And he won't skip it. Like,
But that's the other
literally
thing. Let me not give you my opinion yet. Let's get him on the phone, offering the roses next. So Jennifer thinks, this is weird. Something's going on. We're going to find out. Here's what we're going to do, Jennifer. I want you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Well, we're going to, and Sissany is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
So be very quiet until we all come in and tell him he's on the air. Good luck.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Gary?
this is he.
Hi, Gary. My name is Hannah. I just opened up a new flower shop here in Costa Mesa. How you doing this morning?
Good. And you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm calling because we're promoting our new delivery service, and I wanted to see if you'd be interested in receiving a dozen roses. Actually, you can pick any color from red, yellow, pink, or white that you can send to anybody this afternoon.
Oh, I didn't order any roses.
No, I know. We're basically doing a promotion where we're giving away roses. So we're picking people.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah.
We're picking people at random. So you were selected today to send them to anybody. So is there someone that you would like to, brighten up their day? They're absolutely free.
They're free?
They're free. I don't need credit card info, any billing info. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
Oh. Well, the only thing is, like, the person I would send them to kind of, like, hates flowers. So it's
no.
I don't know if it would, I don't know if it would, like, backfire on me.
Oh. Well, I can do, is it roses specifically, or she hates just flowers?
Flowers, anything, like, overly... relationship.
Well, we also have some sort of like gift baskets here that include chocolates and nuts and things like that.
Chocolates, no gifts. The Valentine's, I can't even buy anything for her. I know it sounds so weird. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It sounds like an amazing offer. I totally would. I don't know if it's going to help me. So
Are you
I'm
sure
sorry about that, but thank you.
You sure you don't want to give it a try?
Okay, Gary, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your wife, Jennifer, on the phone. Thank you for not hanging up. Jennifer's on the line. Jennifer has asked us to call you. And, Jen, I'll just tell him, because she's concerned that you're disappearing on Saturdays to this class with other people. You say you're going to get juices afterwards.
What is going on
you
right now?
say,
Jennifer.
Well, Jennifer, you tell him.
Gary, is it yoga that's making you feel good, or is it someone else in your class?
Oh, my God, you are there. This is a joke.
I'm here, and I'm... Please, just tell me. Right now.
Because I'm going to a new yoga class. You're now putting me on national radio.
It's so out of character for you, and I it's freaking me out. I mean, I tried to see if you could let me come.
I'm trying to get it. I want to open my mind a little. We talked about that. A little chakra work and some yoga. It's nice. Get juices.
So why couldn't I come? I asked you if I could join you even, and you were like, "Oh no, it's a beginner's class, and it wouldn't make you happy." But that's
fun. It's beginners, sweetie. You're so much more.
But don't you see where, like, if I was to just like all of a sudden pick up soccer tomorrow, and I've never ever played soccer, now all of a sudden it's the number one thing that I do, wouldn't you be a little concerned of, oh, why is my wife all of a sudden doing this activity and she won't skip it?
Do you want to play soccer? Whatever you want, whatever we want to do, we should be able to do.
Well, this is not about that. Gary, there's a reason your wife thinks you're cheating on her.
Cheating?
I'm just telling you why she reached out to us. That's why. And Jennifer, do you hate flowers?
I mean, I don't hate them.
Right, strong word. But Gary, there's something missing in your relationship for her to jump to this conclusion, okay? And I think that's the teaching component here.
Well, I'm not doing anything, Jen, at all.
So then, Gary, can she come to yoga with you this Saturday?
Yes.
If she really wants to come,
great.
Then yeah.
Settled. It's great. Perfect. Jen, go.
Okay, I will. I will.
You've gone too far,
Jen. Peace of mind.
Jennifer, you've gone too far this time.
Oh.
You have.
What do you mean she's gone too far? She just
too far.
would like a little.
I'm just worried.
It's actually a local show.
I'm. You have me scared.
Okay. Well, I'll see you soon.
Well, wait, Gary. If you don't have anything to hide and there's nothing going on, then stop being so aggressive and let her come.
Ryan, I'm sorry.
Look, I think that you should just let her come along and see that there's nothing going.
All right, she's coming. Yep, we're going.
Good.
Okay.
Then it's settled.
Great.
All right, Jennifer. This is all we can do. Good luck. If this is the man that you're in love with, good luck. Okay.
Yes, she is.
Okay. Thank you for calling.
Controlling much?
I mean, I hear it.
Wow.
I hear it. I just don't know. I don't know. Like, you get married to somebody, you stand there at that altar and you say, oh, you're the greatest thing in the world forever. And then you start treating somebody like that. I don't get it. Like, what happens? You understand? Like, what happens? You're up there, birds are flying, doves are crying, people are singing, things are going down, flowers are being thrown.
It's a little over the top, but yeah.
Well, you understand what I'm saying?
I get it.
It's the music video that is a wedding.
Totally.
And everybody's the greatest thing ever since the beginning of time. And then you start treating people like that. I just don't understand how you do that. What happened? This frightens everyone.
Yeah, there's no respect.
Yes, Tanya?
No.
I'm just saying I'm with you. I like what?
How can it just happen to change like that? And treat someone so badly like that? And talk. I've been just talking to somebody like that. Gary, get over yourself.
It's bad.
You would think he'd be more calm because he is doing yoga, but he's not.
Well, clearly he needs to do some more. It's time for Ryan's Roses. This is a public service. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my boyfriend and I have been long distance for a year and a half. It's been tough, but we're hanging in there. He moved to San Francisco for work. Last weekend, he was in town for his mom's 60th birthday party. He always stays with me when he flies down, but not this time. I didn't even see him until his mom's dinner. And even then, he was not into me at all. I think he may have met someone else in San Francisco. That's from Jasmine, Costa Mesa. Let's get Jasmine on the phone right now. Jasmine, good morning. Thanks for coming on. Strange behavior from him, huh?
Yeah. I mean, we've been together 3 years, and before he moved to San Fran, he's like, we talked about it, and we're like, okay, we're gonna be in this for the long haul, and we're gonna stay really, communicating with each other, and we love each other, and this is gonna make us stronger. And the plan was, as soon as I graduate, to move there with him, but he's just been really distant. Like, he's not calling me as much. He's not texting me as much. And when I do call him, it's like he wants to get off the phone right away, or he sounds annoyed. And he won't admit to anything. He just says that work's really hard for him right now, and he has a lot on his mind. But it was just his mom's 60th birthday, and he came down. And usually he always stays with me, and I was so excited for him to come down. And he said that, and he said that he wanted to stay with his mom because it was a big deal. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But he didn't call me. The only time I saw him was at his mom's birthday party.
So here's why this is a red flag to me. If you're in a long-distance relationship, and we've all done it, then you can't wait for that time that's limited that you get to spend with that other person. It's so valuable. So this is definitely not a good sign. This is a step in the wrong direction. Now, why is it a step in the wrong direction? It doesn't mean that he's necessarily cheating. It could mean he's just burnt out on the LDR.
It could. I just, in my heart, I feel like something's really wrong, and I'm scared that he's met someone else or something, or,
Yeah, I do know. Okay, I'm going to put you on hold. We're going to come back and we're going to try and call your boyfriend, okay?
Thanks.
We're about to make the phone call for Ryan's Roses. This is a couple that's been dating for a year and a half. He's in San Francisco. She's here. Anyway, long story short, every time he comes down, they stay together. This time he came down for his mom's 60th birthday party, and he stayed with his mom, didn't stay with her. Now, kind of cool he stayed with his mom.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Right? Kind of cool he stayed with his mom. But he was distant. He kind of pushed her back.
And he's been distant when they talk on the phone now that he's back in San Francisco.
But when you don't get much time with somebody, when you get that time is so valuable, you want to spend all the time. Or at least you want to show how grateful you are to have the time with that person.
I mean, when Michael and I did long distance, it's not that far, San Diego to LA, we would fall asleep on the phone, just listening to each other breathe.
That is long distance because it takes as long to get to San Francisco as it does from LA to San Diego.
That's true, actually.
On the 405.
Exactly.
So Jasmine's on one. Let me pop her up. Jasmine, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your boyfriend's name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Got it. Okay. Now, Sisney's going to call him, offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, I'm looking for Gary. Is this Gary?
Yeah, this is Gary.
Hi, Gary. My name is Christina. I'm calling from Mesa Flowers. How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
Oh, hi. Well, I'm calling because we're a new flower shop here in Costa Mesa, and we're actually doing a little promotion to promote our delivery service. And we're giving out a free dozen red roses today, and you can actually send them to anybody that you'd like, and we can put a little cute note on there, and they could receive them this afternoon.
Okay. Yeah, that's great.
Cool. So I don't need any information from you, like credit card info or anything like that. I just need the name of the person you want to send them to, and then we can put a quick note. So who would you like to send them to?
Sure. Yeah, we could send it to Anne.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Anne?
Anne?
Yes.
Okay. And what would you like to write on the note?
I'd write happy 60th. I miss you.
Happy 60th, I miss you. Who's that?
It's my mother.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, it's her birthday this weekend.
Oh. And do you want to write like love Gary or?
Sure.
Okay. Let me put you on hold real quick, okay?
Jasmine?
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything.
What do we do?
Well, I know what we do. We don't say anything.
No, you guys have.
No, but
I
he just
can't
sent him to his.
jump in.
But he just sent him to his mom. I think Sissany should let him go because I think that, and you should just talk to him about.
No.
Let him go, and then all of a sudden he thinks his mom's going to get flowers.
Well, he has to send somebody
Because
flowers.
You guys,
You guys
he's
have to
not
send flowers.
talking to me. Just
So you want me to do it with him? I feel like it's a bad idea.
no, I do.
Gary, it's Ryan Seacrest. I have your girlfriend Jasmine on the line. We were just on with Christina.
Yeah, hi.
From the flower shop, who's Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. Jasmine wanted us to call you. By the way, that's so sweet that you sent those flowers to your mom. Jasmine wanted us to call you because she thinks that maybe there's a problem with your relationship, your long-distance relationship, because you've been standoffish. Is there an issue?
Hi, baby.
Hey, Jasmine. I'd rather not. I didn't plan on talking about it on the radio.
So there's a problem. Is there another woman?
No, there's no one else.
There's a problem with the long-distance part.
Where?
Right.
Where there isn't another woman?
It's the distance. It's creating distance.
Pretty much. It's, you can't really coordinate our schedules all the time, and I don't know, it's tough being like halfway, almost halfway across the country. Or feels like it, anyway.
But we talked about this, and I need time so that we can talk. I feel like you're making less and less time for us to talk.
Hey, guys, this is now between you. We're just here to find out if there's somebody else, but I'm going to let you go and talk about the fact that there is so much geography between the two of you in your relationship, okay? And wish you the best of luck.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
good luck.
you.
Thank
Okay,
you. Bye.
bye.
I like him.
Yeah.
I'm bummed, but I like him. All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses. This is a public service. If you think someone is cheating on you and you can't get to the bottom of it, let us know. This is out of Alhambra. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband has been acting really strange lately. Everything that made him so great to me has changed. He's not fun. Doesn't want to do anything. He's acting like me and the kids, are now a burden to him. I'm convinced his mind and desires are elsewhere. I imagine he's cheating. Just wants to be with her instead of with his family. I'm distraught and brokenhearted. So let's get Clarissa on the line. Clarissa, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan. Thanks for having me on.
Of course. That's not a good feeling that you're experiencing, huh?
No, I'm not in a good place at all right now.
Yeah, certainly when you're supposedly your support unit and what you hope for is not present, sounds like.
No, he's not. I mean, I kind of feel like my husband's just like a shell of himself right now.
But it sounds like maybe he's depressed. Could it be something more serious?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I thought about that first, like maybe he's depressed, but...
How long have you been married?
Like 12 years. We've been together for 12 years.
And these kids that you have are how old?
We have 3 kids, and they range, they're 2, 5, and 7.
2, 5, and 7. Okay. 12 years is a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long time. And there are certainly ebbs and flows. But...
What does he do for work?
So he works, he's got an office job, and he's also driving for Uber on the side right now.
Oh, my gosh, it reminds me. I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
Because it's just a funny story about that. All right. So 12 years, 2, 5, 7 of the kids. Why do you think he's cheating? You sure it's not just he's not present. He's exhausted. He's depressed. Why do you think he's cheating?
Well, all the things that made him so great to me, like, they've all changed. Just out of the blue.
Let's see if we can find out.
I mean, yeah, that would probably help me a lot right now. I'm, like, having trouble functioning even. Like,
I got it.
Huge blow.
Makes sense. Well, hang on one second. We're going to come back and we're going to call your husband. Calling Clarissa's husband. They have been married for 12 years. They've got 3 kids, 2, 5, and 7. They had a great marriage, and now he's just not there. He's just not present. Mm-hmm. He's acting strange. Things have changed. His mind is elsewhere. So she thinks that he's maybe found someone else, and he's cheating. That's really what we've got. Clarissa?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to say to me, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, your husband, on Kiss FM.
Mm-hmm. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Now, Sisney is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends these roses to. Hopefully it's you, obviously. And if it is or it isn't, what he writes on the card, okay? We're going to have you on the line. Be very quiet until we come in and let him know he's on the air. And good luck, all right?
All right, thank you.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Justin?
This is him.
Hi, Justin. This is Julie. I'm calling from Pretty Petals. We're a new flower shop here in Alhambra. How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm calling because we're giving away a free dozen red roses. Actually, you can pick any color that you'd like. So we're branding to the area and we're promoting our delivery service. So all you have to do is give me the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can put a little note on there, and they can have them by this afternoon.
So you need a credit card or?
No, I don't need any credit card info, billing info, nothing like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to. And we just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be great, actually.
Perfect.
I want to send them to Clarissa, my wife.
Clarissa, your wife. Cute. You want to write something on the note?
Just, I love you.
I love you.
Pretty simple, guys.
Hey, Justin, it is Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is actually being broadcast on the radio right now. We have your wife, Clarissa, on the line, and she has asked us to call you and just check in. How are things in your relationship?
You talking to me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just normal, I guess, relationship stuff. I don't know why. Maybe not so good. I'm getting calls on the Ryan Seacrest show.
Yes, sir. Well, Clarissa had said to us that she felt like you were being a little less present and acting almost as if she and the kids were a bit of a burden, and she was concerned, to be honest with you, Justin, that maybe you were cheating on her. Are you?
No. I never do anything like that. I love my wife and kids.
Well, Clarissa, would you like to speak?
Yes, I'm here. I mean, first of all, I'm super relieved that he sent the flowers to me. I just didn't know what to expect. But and I'm sorry to put you on the spot like this, Justin. I just, I miss you. I miss the person that I married. I don't know what's been happening with us at all.
Well, I lost my job about a month ago that I didn't tell you about. So maybe that's why. I mean, I'm just feeling kind of like I'm letting you guys down.
Letting us down? How?
Not providing. I mean, I'm out here driving for Uber, hustling up some kind of money, but, I just, that's where I go every day. I don't go to my job anymore. So, I'm supposed to take care of you guys. I'm old school.
Yeah.
That's what a man does.
Yeah, I love that about you, but, the only way you'd be letting me down, your job doesn't define you. It doesn't define our relationship, our family. I just want to be with you. It doesn't matter any of that material stuff.
There's just a lot of pressure right now, and, you can't make much money out here on these things, and I can't work a lot of hours, because then you think then you would think I was cheating. Put it out all night, too. But we got bills that we got to pay. I mean, it's just too much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, pull in some extra work if I need to.
Yeah. Now, who raises the kids? I mean, this is what the agreement we made. I'd work, you take care of the kids, you know?
Well, Justin, I think this is it's tough to hear. I'm sorry that you lost your job. I know that, as you said, puts you in a tough position when you're trying to provide for your family. The positive here is that your wife clearly loves you so much for everything that you are and all that you stand for, and that is important. And she's happy, I'm sure. As she said, she's relieved that you're not cheating.
Yeah, I thought we were great. I didn't know. I thought the relationship was great.
You just been a little distant, I guess.
Well, I can understand why.
I mean, we don't do anything anymore, you know. Like, we used to go out, we used to travel. We haven't. When was the last time we really did any of that?
Yeah, but there's no money for that. That's what I'm trying to say, and I'm trying to keep you from knowing. But I'm trying to get another job while I'm doing this, side hustle and trying to keep the family, afloat, keep our heads above water. It's not easy.
Well, Clarissa, there's good news. Your husband clearly is not cheating on you. And Justin and Clarissa, let me put you on hold and see if there's anything that we can do to help you guys out. It's time for Ryan's Roses. If you look at your relationship and you think this is going on in your life, you just don't have peace of mind in your marriage, then you can write us an email, and as a public service, we'll see if we can get to the bottom of it for you. Griselda, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. Can I read your email to Sissany here?
Yes.
All right, let's bring everybody up to speed. She says, I got a call from the bakery that bakes our party cakes. So it's their local bakery. The guy on the phone said the cake my husband ordered was ready for pickup. I was confused because we did not order a cake, so I called my husband, and he said they made a mistake. I wasn't really comfortable with his answer, so a few hours later, I called the bakery, and the guy told me my husband already picked it up. And my husband continued denying he ordered a cake. Even after I told him, the guy said he went and picked it up. He is lying, you say, and I'm tired of his lies and always hiding stuff. He even deletes his iPad history all the time. So this is one of a sum of lies?
Exactly. I don't know. It's just like a bunch of little things that keep adding up.
Uh-huh. And, I think you've got solid evidence here if we believe the cake baker.
Right?
Exactly.
Do you have a birthday coming up?
No.
Uh-huh. Okay. And could it be something for his office?
I don't think so.
And why would he lie about it if that's the case?
Exactly.
You know?
Why would he lie about it?
How long have you been married to him?
3 years, actually.
Do you have kids?
Yes, 3.
Okay. I'm going to get right to this for you. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So we are going to bring Patty in. Patty is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to, and then what he writes on the card as well.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. Hang on one second. Patty, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Victor?
This is him.
Victor, hi, my name is Patty calling from Lourdes Flowers. How are you?
I'm okay, Patty. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm actually I just opened a new flower shop here on Sherman Way. And I was hoping you could take advantage of my offer today. I'm offering 5 free bouquets to 5 new customers at no charge. Also, I am doing a free delivery, so you can send them to whoever you want today. Completely free, no cost to you. Just if you can go ahead and refer me to your friends and family, that's all I ask. I have 2 bouquets. I have a white one, white roses, and red roses.
Oh, really? Can
Yes.
you do half of each?
I'm sorry?
Can you do half of each?
I can do that, yes, of course.
Yeah.
So I could do 6 white and 6 red.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess I'll, if there are no cashes to this, I'll take advantage of it.
No, there's no cash. I don't need your credit card information or your billing address. Just the name of the person you're going to send them to and the note. And I make sure they get delivered today, no later than 4 p.m.
Oh, perfect. Okay. All right.
So
yeah. Can you send it to Karen?
I'm sorry, to who?
To Karen?
To Karen?
Yes.
Okay. And what do you want to put in the note?
You can say the time is here now, all there is left is celebration.
Victor, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany on 102.7 Kiss FM. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast. Who is Karen?
Excuse me, who is this again?
Who is Karen?
Karen is my friend.
Okay, and the time is here now?
Yeah.
The time is here. Now all there is left is celebration.
What is that about?
Griselda, is this you?
Griselda is on the phone. Yes, your wife is on the line. Who's Karen and why are you celebrating? And by the way, Victor, we know that you lied about picking up the cake because she spoke to the bakery. So what's going on, buddy?
What is going on here? I don't understand. I think the question is mine. What's going on?
The question, Victor, is who's Karen? Why'd you pick up a cake? And then why'd you lie to your wife about it?
Oh my God, Griselda. Again?
What do you mean again?
I mean, without any clarification, you go this far to put, to go, what you calling Ryan Seacrest to call me to...
Wait, so you're blaming me? You're blaming me for this? So you're sending flowers to another woman and you're blaming me for this?
Babe, you have lost it. I think you have really lost it. Karen is a co-worker, sweetheart. It's her 15-year anniversary with the company, and we're trying to buy her a cake, and you met Karen before. What are you doing to me?
You bought a cake for another woman. You lied about it. I confronted you, and you lied about it. Why would you lie about it?
What am I lying about? If I don't tell you, it won't hurt you. You know why? Because you're jealous about everything.
So Victor, you're saying you knew you picked up the cake for Karen, your coworker, and you didn't want to tell your wife because she would react with jealousy?
Yes, I didn't tell her because she asked with jealousy about everything. It's ridiculous. I'm getting tired of it. In the beginning, I thought it was cute. You were saying you're overprotective. I thought it was cute, but it's getting nuts now.
Marcella, is it true that you are jealous?
I'm not jealous. I'm just protective. It's just like, I'm a little paranoid, you know? And if he keeps hiding things from me, like, it makes it worse.
If I have every reason in the world to hide from her because she makes everything a big deal, I think I would, just to save a headache, just to save my relationship with her. The less she knows, the better. It's a white lie. It's not like I'm going out of my way to cheat on her.
But it's not the less she knows, the better.
Victor, are you cheating on your wife?
No. She knows I love her.
Griselda, do you believe him?
I mean...
Priscilla, you going to think about this, baby?
I know that you love me. And, I mean, you're a great dad.
Then you have to drop everything else. Just go in the moment stuff, baby. I love you, and that's all there is to it. If I wanted to cheat on you, I'd go cheat on you any day. Why don't I?
Well, it was going in her direction, Victor, until that. All right, I'm going to put you guys on hold. I have to tell you that I actually I may be on Victor's side here.
You're on his side?
Yeah.
I think I believe him, but I don't know. I'm not on his side.
He was
I don't like his approach.
But we're gonna have to have a ruling, Sissany. That's the way this goes. All right. Coming up, I'm getting the gavel out, and you're gonna have to choose which side you're on. Yeah, because you're not here every day.
Give me the gavel.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. This is a public service. Otherwise, we wouldn't do it. It is basically, if there's trouble or just something that's weird, something's not right in your relationship, then you can send us the problem via email. We will take a look at it. We'll reach out to you and see if you want to come on the air. And that's exactly what's going to happen here with Blanca. Blanca Alhambra, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay. So she says here, Sissany, my husband is hiding something from me. I know it. He's getting text messages in the middle of the night, and he's replying to them. He thinks I'm asleep, but I hear him every night. He no longer touches me and is always finding an excuse to be out longer than he should be. How long you been married?
15 years.
So buddy mine said that he went through a 4.5-year dry spell with his wife.
Why?
Pregnancy?
That's only 9 months.
Yeah, I guess they had a couple babies.
Wow.
Or it was an excuse.
We have 3 children already.
But I mean, that's a long run.
Okay, so have you gone through dry spells like this in the past?
We did after the pregnancies,
Yeah.
for a little bit, but it was never like this. And he's not
being affectionate towards me at all.
Yeah, he's not holding. He's not cuddling you. He's not holding your hand. Yeah. I get it. He's not being affectionate. So that's not.
It's like being with a stranger. It's not okay.
Well, complacency happens sometimes, from what I hear. When you get into it for a few years. But do you see the text messages? Have you seen what he's texting?
I mean, it's because he waits till I'm asleep, or he thinks that I'm asleep, and I just lay there, and then I hear him texting back and forth, and just nobody goes to the gym for 4 hours. Like nobody, he's not built to warrant that,
right?
Or if he goes out and gets I'm gonna go get an oil change or something, he's gone obnoxiously. It doesn't take that long to get an oil change.
No,
it doesn't.
No, those Jiffy Lubers are quick. All right.
Yeah.
So Blanca, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call. And then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So Sissany is going to actually make the call. You and I will be quiet and listen in. She'll offer him some roses. Now, what we want to do, the reason we do that is to see who he wants to send him to right out of the gate, top of mind. And then, of course, what he puts on the card. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, good luck. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Joaquin?
Yeah, this is he.
Hi, my name is Sophia. I'm calling from Sunshine Flowers. We're a new flower shop located on Atlantic Boulevard right here in Alhambra. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm calling because we're doing a promotion this week where we're giving away some free flowers, and you've been selected today to receive a free dozen roses. You can send them to anyone you'd like. We don't need any billing information from you. They're totally free. Is that something that you're interested in?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. So who would you like to send these flowers to?
You can send them to Chloe.
Chloe. Is that with the C or a K?
It's CHLOE.
Okay. And then what would you like to put on the note?
Can you please put, these are symbolic of our life to come.
These are symbolic of our life to come.
You know what? Ryan, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Joaquin, I'll see you in court.
Wow.
Joaquin, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to understand that. Everything you say is going out. Your wife, Blanca, is on the line, obviously, and you're cheating on her with Chloe. What is going on? How long have you been doing it? Who is she? And what's the deal, brah?
All right. This is crazy. She and I, Blanca and I are separated, have been for a while, and we're in the midst of a court battle right now, and she's looking for any reason, any kind of ammunition to make this just more difficult and more miserable.
Is that true, Blanca?
She hung up.
Oh, she did hang up. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it's not a surprise.
So you're separated, and she's looking to create more of a case against you.
Yeah, anything to air our dirty laundry for her is just to make my life miserable is really all she's trying to do. And I'm not surprised at all that she would do it on the radio.
Did you cheat on her? Is that why you're separated?
No, we separated, I wouldn't say amicably, but agreed. And, we're not together. She can see whoever she wants. She just won't do that. She just feels like her mission in life is to make my life miserable, and I'm so sorry that our dirty laundry has to be aired to you and everyone else because it's just ridiculous.
Well, she sounds like she resents it and she's bitter.
How about she's crazy, and this is just proof of that?
I don't know if she's crazy or not, but she reached out to us because she thought you were texting some woman at night. Do you not even living with her?
No, I am.
So
yes, I am.
Oh, you are living with her because she says you're texting
Chloe.
Are you texting Chloe at night?
Yes, absolutely. No.
Wait, you're living with her and you're seeing Chloe?
Yes, we've been together for 15 years. We have 3 kids, okay? We are separated, but we're together for the kids. So we're still trying. We don't like each other, and we're in the midst of a nasty divorce.
Yeah.
But we're trying to make life for our kids, not bring this into our kids' lives and make that miserable.
Okay. Well, I apologize for the call. She wanted us to try and figure out if there was anything else going on, but it sounds like the issues lie with her more so than you.
Well, I apologize that you've been dragged into the middle of this.
Well, I'm going to get out very fast.
I don't blame you.
I'm going to get out very fast. Joaquin, I wish you happiness and good luck, okay?
All my best, guys. Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You too.
Well, I like him.
Did not see that coming.
Well, he's cool, calm, and collected, right?
Yeah, I guess.
She's not happy about the separation. I mean, what's she screaming?
He's not a saint.
Huh?
He's not a saint.
Well, how do you know?
He just said he's texting this other girl.
They're separated.
Well,
you're allowed, I think, when you're separated to start something.
they're still living together.
Well, that's for the kids. No. Patty?
No, you can't do that. That's not an excuse.
Well, so do you think...
If you're separated, though, if you've already...
You know what? They're both at fault. She's not any different than he is. He's still living under that house, so he should respect the mother of his children.
Well, he's not having Chloe over to the bedroom.
If
He's
he
just
wants to go and text her and see her, then move out of the house.
So you're saying he's a bad person?
I'm not saying he's a bad person, but what he's doing is not okay. So both of them are wrong. She's wrong for, trying to find a case against him.
Yeah.
And he's wrong for using the kids as the excuse as to why he hasn't left the house.
I'd like to take some calls on this. 800-520-1027 in just a second. We're going to gavel it as well. It's going to be a confusing gavel. Meantime, it's time for Ryan's Roses. Out of Corona. Nick the Man. Dear Ryan and Sisney, I found a compilation of stories in my wife's draft section of her email. They're not stories from 50 Shades of Grey. They're written by someone for her. I can tell because some are very specific to my wife. I'm certain she's not writing these herself. They're almost love poems that were written for her. I'm worried.
What?
Hey, Nick, thanks for coming on. Can you give us an example of what you found, the stories, the poems you're talking about?
Yeah, so those stories are more like, think about specific places on her body, like a mole or like the freckles that she has in her chest, and how the other person is gonna go over every inch of her body.
Oh.
So those kind of stories.
So these are suggestive stories that you think are written to her from another man or for her to give another man?
It has a kind of a little bit of both. But most of them are from somebody to her, going through her, and two or three are mostly she asked him to go in other places.
Okay, I get it. Let me put you on hold. Sisney's got a plan. We're going to call your wife and see if we can find out who's top of mind, okay?
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Nick is on the phone. So Nick, his wife has these drafts of 50 Shades of Grey type letters in her email, and they're provocative, and they're not being shared with him. So he thinks these are all about she and another man and some fantasy, reality or fantasy, we don't know. But that's why Nick reached out. So what's the plan, Sissany? We're calling his wife.
The plan is I'm going to tell her that I have flowers to be delivered to her from a secret admirer. And I need to confirm her address and specific time that she would like these
what if
delivered.
she says, who's the secret admirer?
I can't tell her that, but I'm sure. And I'll ask her, can you guess? And then maybe she'll give us some
so
names.
you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Nick, I need you to be very quiet. We're going to call your wife now. We're going to try and find out what's going on, and stay quiet until we tell her we're on the air, okay?
Okay.
And I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever her name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my wife.
What's her name? We're going to call her now on Kiss FM. All right, here we go. Good luck. Be quiet now. Good luck, sis.
Hello?
Hi, is this Lillian?
Yes. May I ask who's calling?
Hi, Lillian. My name is Jennifer. I'm actually the owner of Jenny's Flowers. We're actually brand new here in Corona. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well.
So we're right on the corner of 6th and Lincoln, and the reason I'm calling is because I actually have some flowers that we need to deliver to you today. It's just kind of I need to get a specific delivery location and time for it because it is from a secret admirer.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Jennifer. I don't think I'm interested.
Oh, no.
getting
It's not like I'm trying, it's not like a promotion or anything. Someone already purchased these flowers for you. Our system went down. I'm trying to confirm your delivery location and time. Sorry, they should have been
my delivery location.
We had it before and then our systems went down.
I see. Well, actually, it is not in my best interest right now to get those flowers, but I would.
Are you? Oh my gosh! We spent 3 hours making this. It's a beautiful arrangement. It's from a secret admirer. Do you have any idea who it would be from?
No, but I'm thinking maybe if you send them, I don't know, to like a hospital or donate them somewhere. Because right now it's really I shouldn't have any flowers delivered to me.
Okay. Well, I guess we could just probably call back your secret admirer and just tell him that you don't want the flowers.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's going to be heartbroken.
No, I mean, I think
Lillian, you're struggling here. It's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I've got Nick, your husband, on the line, and I just want to jump right into it. Nick has seen the drafts inside your email, these provocative 50 Shades of Grey inspired type drafts between you and another man. Can you explain to your husband who those are for and what's going on?
What, Nick? What's up? Nick? Oh my God! Really?
Yes. Can you tell me?
What are you doing?
No. Can you just explain? He'll explain that part later, but can you explain the drafts that are in your email?
Well, first of all, why were you on my, that's a private thing. You should not be reading my email.
No, but Lillian, that's understood. That's all understood. Can you explain them, though? Why are they there and who are they for?
No, that's private. That's personal. That's my
That's
stuff.
the reason we're calling.
Nobody should be checking my private life and my private email. I have never done that to you, Nick, and I've never put you on the spot like that. Like, what?
Why are you keeping these from your husband?
Keeping what?
All these drafts of these stories, these erotic stories that like somebody's writing to you, like about you, about your body, like it seems that like you're trying to reply to some of them. So I'm just kind of confused here.
Well, that's just art. Like, those are just artistic pieces of, things that I've found on the internet that I like, and I just save because I like to read them.
But they talk about like parts of your body, like the mole that you have on your left hip. Like it's just like it goes through that, and like the freckles that you have.
You think I'm the only person with a mole on the hip? Like, come
Lillian, I hate to interrupt the two of you here, but we have a lot of people waiting to find out who you're cheating with. So, who are you cheating with?
I'm not cheating with anybody. You finding things on my email doesn't mean I'm having anything with anybody.
Well, it sounds like you're defensive, and it sounds like you are hiding erotic stories that your husband found, and it sounds like you didn't want to accept all these, like the flowers, like there was something strange when we were offering you the secret admirer flowers. So, can you explain why all the cryptic, mysterious, puzzled secretness?
There's no secret here. It's just somebody invading my privacy and then making assumptions on what those pieces of text could mean or would mean. That's it. There's no cheating. There's no names anywhere on my email or anywhere.
Nick,
There's no secret admirer.
Nick, over to you. Nick, over to you. You ask her the important question, Nick. You ask her.
You know what? Never mind.
What? Never mind? Really?
Never mind what?
Never mind. No, never mind. Let's not do this anymore. That I already embarrassed myself doing
I'm not
this.
doing this.
What do you mean you embarrassed yourself? What are you embarrassed for?
It seems that she doesn't trust me and she doesn't enjoy life with me. So, yeah.
What?
You want to end your marriage?
Enjoy life? What? Because of things that I have on my email? What? Oh my God, Nick, really, what's going on? Are you the one having something and that's why you're spying on all my stuff? Are you feeling guilty and then trying to find out if I'm the one doing something to you? Because that's what it sounds like. You're suspicious because you're probably doing something.
All right, I don't know what's going on here, Lillian, but the two of you need to spend a little FaceTime together, okay? You sound defensive, and Nick sounds lost. Good luck, guys. Is secretness not a word?
It actually is a word.
Secretness.
Stumbled upon that. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain what's going on with those two. Just coming out of Orion's Roses, and it reminds me of something a friend of mine said to me on Friday. I'm going to ask you about. But first, if you missed the roses, Nick suspected his wife, Lillian, was cheating on him when he discovered erotic stories in the drafts section of her email. So we told Lillian that his secret admirer was sending her roses. However, she refused the roses.
Yeah.
We got her on the phone with Nick and asked Lillian about the stories and if she was cheating on him, and she denied it. Here's part of the call.
Those are just artistic pieces of, things that I've found on the internet that I like, and I just save because I like to read them.
But they talk about, like, parts of your body, like the mole that you have on your left hip.
It's interesting that she's not sharing that kind of thing with her husband.
A little bit.
Right?
He did snoop, though. So that's crossing the line as well.
Is it crossing the line, or what if you have reason to snoop? I mean, a lot of people snoop that we've done roses with.
I've never snooped in Michael's email.
Well, you live in a perfect fantasy world. We know.
You've never snooped in a girlfriend's email, have you?
I've tried to look at their passwords, but I can't ever get it right.
Passwords? Oh, well, we know each other's passwords.
Yeah, well,
you gotta get on that level.
Well, I try and do like over the shoulder, like, ooh, too many numbers. Let's get to Regina in Glendale. Regina, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. I love everybody.
Thank you. That's a good way to start.
Well, I know that you want to go first. I just want to say a couple of things. I've been married 29 years to a fantastic guy. And the more I hear this call, the more I realize what a great guy I have. And I should do more in my marriage to actually keep it like that. And one thing I wanted to say is, this good friend of ours told us years ago that if you're married and you have kids and you have extra time in your life that you get bored, you're not doing a good job. That's all I want to say. That, it's not nice when you go into a marriage. And it's not snooping if you look, because there shouldn't be any privacy. I mean, if she finds the stuff that's really erotic to her, she should send it to her husband. She shouldn't keep it for herself. Hello, I'm sure you can do something with that. Guys would love to come up with new stuff, to do new stuff. As much as I know in all these years of marriage.
Well, the fact that you are 29 and celebrating, you are words of wisdom for us.
Well,
I've
been married 29 years. I'm 52.
Married 29. That's what I mean. Yeah. 29 years of marriage. Well, thank you so much for Regina. I appreciate you calling. So, listen to this just reminded me. Yeah. So, a buddy of mine on Friday was telling me that his wife is jealous because I guess he has one of those Peloton bikes, the bike where you get to watch the video of a spinning class.
You can jump into a live spinning class.
So his wife saw that he was picking the same female instructor.
Oh,
and she's mad that he's always picking this same instructor who's attractive. And he will admit he has a crush on her. So I'm like, well, wait, does that mean,
but it's like joking.
No, I think she's jealous that he's giving all this attention to
they can
the woman.
give you shout outs too.
They do.
Yeah, you actually, it's a live thing sometimes, so they can actually connect with you.
There's a leaderboard so that you can see how well someone's doing, so she can be like, come on, Ryan, you're almost there to the top spot.
Yeah, exactly. And he feels that. And he's like, oh, she likes me. And his wife's like up in him about it.
Wait, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm kind of with the wife.
Me too. I'm with her.
What if Michael went to a spinning class and her name was Rebecca and he always wanted to go to Rebecca's class, and then you go and you see that Rebecca's always shouting at Michael, great job. Michael, nice tension.
That would get under my skin. That would make me want to go in and make sure that I'm handling the tension.
But I see, and I take these classes sometimes, and I see like the relationship with instructor and student, or instructor and people who are working out there.
Yeah.
And they can be a little flirty.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
So, do you have the right to be jealous of a video of a Peloton class or the workout instructor?
I think you have the right to be jealous, yes. Is it justified? I don't know.
Is it a form of cheating?
No, but it is time spent with another woman that's not you, and I don't know how I feel about that.
And when he was telling you about it, he was smiling. He was like excited that he gets to take her class.
But it's got to be a joke now. Like, I feel like it's something that we got brought up over dinner as like, haha, look, I'm so jealous. And he's not going to act on it. This girl probably isn't.
Well, that might be the first step.
I just said to him, I go, just be careful how much you're advertising, how much you love taking this girl's class, because like you can speak and you could probably,
I mean, if it
connect.
bothers his wife that much, the right thing to do is for him to just take a male instructor's class.
Well, who's to say that the male instructor won't like him too?
True. Well, I'm just saying, he's into girls, so he won't be into guys.
But he does pedal hard, he says. He says, I pedal hard in her class. All right, keep that to yourself. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went to Vegas the day after Thanksgiving. He said his friends were going and decided to jump in last minute despite the fact that we had plans. Turns out his close friends went to Vegas, but I don't think he did. I texted one of them about the trip, and he was very suspicious in his response. Then 40 minutes later, my husband sends me a text. It was all really weird. I think he went to spend the overnight with someone else and was not with his friends. So have you ever, and I'm speaking broadly to people listening, have you ever been in a situation where you think, oh, wait a minute, I think my husband's buddy is creating this alibi and going with it, and it's not real. And that's kind of what she's saying.
Yeah.
So, Sandra, thanks for coming on. Just to get going, how well do you know your husband's friends? Do you know them well?
Yeah, I mean...
The ones that were covering for him?
Yeah, I mean, I see them all the time. He's been friends with them for longer than we've been married.
So...
Yeah.
And what gave you the vibe that they were covering?
Well, I texted one of his friends, Andrew, and I was just like, hey, I haven't heard from Mike. Like, what's going on? What are you guys doing? And he's like, oh, yeah, we got separated. Let me find him and get back to you. And it was just like, it doesn't make sense that they'd be separated.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah. And so I didn't hear back. And then 40 minutes later, I got a text back from Mike, and he was saying, oh, just checking in. Like, he hadn't even talked to Andrew about the text that I sent. And I was trying to get, send me some photos. Like, what are you guys doing? Nothing.
I'm just thinking this through. The reason I ask is because there are relationships where you've been together for so long that you become friends with your husband's friends, and they wouldn't do something like this. They wouldn't feel comfortable pulling off a cover. It sounds like you think these guys are capable and would feel comfortable pulling off this cover.
Yes, I do think that.
I hear that. I hear that.
Yeah.
Sandra, we're going to put you on hold. Hang on one sec. We'll come right back and call your husband and find out who's top of mind with him with the roses and see if he went to Vegas. I think we're going to be able to tell based on just getting to talk to him if he was really in Vegas. Think detail. Think detail of when this happened. Sandra's on the phone. She thinks that her husband on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, said he was going to Vegas with friends, but wasn't and didn't. And the friends are covering it up, saying, oh, yeah, he was with us. But she could never get him on the phone there with the friends. It was like they weren't in the same place. So that's the impetus to this whole thing. Sandra, we're going to put Sissany on. And Sissany's calling your husband. You're going to hear all of this. Be very quiet. She's going to offer him some roses. Now, here's the reason. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he writes on the card. Okay? We know something's up if it's not you. Or we think something's up if it's not you. So here we go. Are you ready? I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
All right. Ryan, you have my permission to call? It's Kiss FM.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Mike.
Yes, this is Mike. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Veronica. I'm calling from V's Flowers. We're actually new here in Torrance, right on Sepulveda, across the street from the mall. And I'm calling
not interested, thanks.
Oh, no, I'm telling you, these are absolutely free. I'm basically giving away a dozen roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. And I don't need any money from you, any credit card info, anything like that.
Okay, yeah, I'm not giving you any information.
No, I just the name of the person that you want to send the flowers to. That's all I need.
Okay, so what's the hook? There's no hook?
We just hope that whoever you send them to hopefully likes them and you refer us to friends and family. We're brand new to the area.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So what's the name of the person that you'd like to send these flowers to?
Send them to Amber. It's AMBER.
Okay.
And can I add a note?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Until next time.
Mike, it's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Who is Amber and what is next time? Your wife Sandra is on the phone, Mike.
God.
Mike, who is Amber?
Wait, what?
Mike, who is Amber? What is next time? What was the first time?
It's well, if you
What was the first time?
The movie. It's the movie. There's it's a joke, right? It's the what's that?
Mike.
Comedy.
Who is Amber?
Sandra?
Who is Amber? Yes, this is your wife.
It's part of when God, what's the movie?
Mike, come on. We're all here. Let's grow up a little bit. What are you doing with Amber? Did you go to Las Vegas or did you stay with Amber Friday night?
Oh, okay. So exactly. So I went to Las Vegas and one of the
who's Amber?
Blackjack.
I can't.
It's a reference to
Mike, I can't even. Come on, Mike. You're wasting people's time on their way to work. Sandra knows what's going on. You didn't go to Vegas. You're obviously having an affair with Amber. You just sent a dozen red roses to her. Why? Hey, Mike, I can't look.
Or did you go to
Vegas
Vegas and meet Amber there?
Oh my God!
Mike, I only know what I know. And Sandra, it sounds like she's right. What are you doing with Amber?
First of all, you can text my best friend Andrew. I went to Vegas the day after Thanksgiving with my best friend.
You are lying. I'm shaking right now. Like what?
With the comedy, and I'm just not. And they kept saying over and over until next time. And the woman, the girl, it was the ex-girlfriend. Her name was Amber. It's from one of the Hangover movies. That's what that joke is going. That is about.
There is no joke. You're sending flowers to somebody named Amber.
Mike,
it doesn't exist.
Mike, thank you very much for your honesty. Thank you for your honesty in sending the flowers to Amber. Your wife, Sandra, now knows you didn't go to Vegas and you're having an affair with Amber. So thank you. All right? You have a good day. You have a good day. Sandra?
Yes.
Do you have any idea who Amber is? I've just hung up on him. Do you know who Amber is?
I have no idea who that is.
Okay. Well, I think you now need to do a little work here.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry. It's not great. Please know that his candor with Sissany on the phone and his honesty just gave you the information you need. So thank God he was honest about thinking about Amber in a way, right?
Call his friend right now. Call his friend right now before he can and say, hey, I know about Amber.
But I see. God. All right. Sandra, we're going to let you go. Good luck. All right. I hope you find peace and happiness. That's the most important. All right. Goodbye.
Oh.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. All right, now let's get serious and put Linda on here. She says, my husband's birthday was Friday. He did not take the day off, even though I wanted him to. So Thursday night, I thought it'd be cute to surprise him. So I went to his office and decorated his cubicle with balloons and streamers. That's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so cool. So all day Friday, he never calls, he never texts, he never says a thing. He gets home, he mentions nothing. I asked how his day was, and he said, same. But if he'd been in the office, she says, he would have seen the balloons.
Right.
He never went to the office, she says. Where was he? Who was he with on his birthday? We didn't even go out that night. I really wanted to go eat, have some drinks, just the two of us without the kids, but he said he was too tired. So let's get Linda on. Hi, Linda.
Hey, how are you?
Well, we're fine. First of all, the sweetest gesture in the world to do something like that. Sneak in, do all the decorating, and you're sitting at home on his birthday waiting for him to call and say, oh, baby, thank you. This is the coolest.
It was like the slowest day of my life. Like no acknowledgement, like anything. Like no text, nothing.
And did you let him know does he know that you did this yet?
No, I didn't say a word about it because I thought, he's going to mention it at some point, and he didn't.
Right. So you've not let him know that you went in there, and none of his coworkers have said anything to him about it yet?
Not to my knowledge.
How long have you been married?
We've been married 7 years.
And you have kids, obviously.
Twin daughters.
Is there anybody that you think? Are you suspicious of anybody in his life?
I mean, I didn't even see this coming. Like, he's going through a lot of stress. We both are, you know? But, like, I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Simon's going to fill in for Patty. It's the first time he's done this. And Linda, I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
All right, that's what we're going to do. Here we go. And, all right, be very quiet. We're going to find out who he sends the flowers to and then what he puts on the card, okay?
God, okay.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Robert, please?
Yes, this is him. Who am I speaking to?
Hi, my name is Simon. Robert, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
I'm sure you're a busy guy. I don't want to waste your time. This will be brief. I just opened up a new flower shop down the street on Laurel Canyon and Montague near the Ralphs, and it's called Simply by Simon, and we're trying to drum up business. It's been really slow, so what I'm going to do is I'm offering people in the local area a free dozen roses in hopes that they'll promote my business and use it again if they need flowers in the future. A friend recommended you, and I'm hoping that you'll take the dozen roses and send it to anybody you want. All I need is a name, an address, and a note, and that's about it. If you're interested, I'd love to help you out with a free dozen roses.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I guess why not, right?
Excellent. So, who would you like to make who would you like to send them to?
Send them to Cindy.
Cindy. Okay. And what would you like to say?
Happy birthday, love, Robert.
Happy birthday, love, Robert. Okay. Anything else?
No, that would
Robert. Robert, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And we have your wife, Linda, on the line. Who's Cindy?
That's my sister. Wait, what's going on?
Is that his sister, Linda?
It's his sister. I think today's her birthday, yeah.
It's your sister's birthday, and your birthday was Friday? And your sister's birthday is today?
Yeah.
Well, to both of you, that seems like an odd coincidence. Just to you, Linda, and to Robert, that's a strange coincidence, but...
Babe, why couldn't you spend Friday with me?
Robert, what was Friday? Was it your birthday?
Well, yeah, but...
You don't know now? You don't know what was Friday?
So it was your birthday, correct?
Yes. But
did you go to the office?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and what did you see? What was waiting for you at the office?
I don't get it.
You're lying.
What are you guys talking about?
Really? Really, you went to work. But it's impossible if you went to work that you didn't see. You want to try again? You want to tell the truth this time?
I'm telling you, I went to work. What is there more to
Then
say?
the balloons. What about the balloons? I decorated your whole cubicle on Friday. Really, for Friday?
Listen, I have to go. I'm not going to do this here. We'll talk about this
You don't
later.
have to give me an answer.
Did you not go to work? You didn't go to work, clearly, right?
We need to talk, okay?
Who
Linda,
were you
We're
with?
not doing this right here.
Who were you with?
I'll talk to you later, all right?
Who were you with on Friday? Where were you on Friday? How come you didn't go to the office on Friday? Hello? Robert? Hello?
He hung up.
So is his sister named Cindy?
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's her birthday. I mean, I forgot about that. I wasn't thinking about her.
All right.
Like, I get it. He's going through a lot of stress. You know, we don't get to spend as much time together anymore. The kids are always in the way.
Yeah, I don't get it, but he didn't go to work, so we got a problem, and he wanted you to think he was going to work. You went in to decorate the stuff. There's a problem here. We know nothing more than we did
I
10
felt like
minutes ago.
he was going to tell us something, like something with the boys.
Well,
or,
you hear
I don't know.
guilt in his
Yeah.
voice because he quickly wanted to get off the telephone. Linda, he's clearly lying. He's clearly lying because he said he can't talk about it now. So you got to find out what this it is. All right?
That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it.
Hang in
All right.
there.
Good luck, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, there's just guilt in him saying he was at work and he's
Like
not
he's
at
lying.
work. So
Yeah.
either he was doing something really bad or pursuing something really bad, right?
Yeah.
There's no reason to not show up and then say you showed up other
Yeah.
than that. So you're covering something, clearly covering something up. What it is, we don't know. We're no better off than when we read the email, really. It's time, as a public service, before Ryan's Roses. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, I've been suspecting that my wife has been cheating on me with my brother. I found out about some meetups they had together. They used to date before we got married. They dated for a very short time and it wasn't serious. But now I think they are seeing each other behind my back. Ben in San Pedro. Hey, Ben.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's going okay. I mean, this sounds horrible. And then I found out a little more information. Is it fact that your current wife used to date your brother?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was not like they were, dated for years and years. I'm pretty sure it was no longer than like 2 months. And then I didn't start dating her until, I think it was like 2 years after they had stopped seeing each other. So it wasn't anything like romantic musical chairs,
Right, but in some worlds, your brother's exes are off limits. Is that not the case in your world?
I think if he had a problem with it way back then, he would have said something.
But did you say something to him?
Yeah, did you guys
when
ever have that conversation?
I mean, I've never asked him for permission, but
well, that's the problem.
I don't think it's a problem. When I started dating her, I said, hey.
No, but I mean, Ben, this is just my 2 cents. My opinion would be you throw out a, hey, bro, you're cool with this, right? Before it gets serious, and then he has the opportunity to say, no, man, it doesn't make me feel great. As opposed to going through all of it, waiting for him to speak up, you marrying her, and now we could have a real problem.
Well, I guess my counter to that would be if he had such a problem with it, why did he break up with her in the first place,
I hear you. I hear you. Just trying to throw it all out there. So why don't we put you on hold? Let's just call your brother and find out if he sends the roses to your wife. That's the easiest way to do this.
Yeah, thanks for the help.
Okay, that's what we're here for. Next, Ben thinks his wife is cheating with his real brother. Now, his brother used to date his wife before Ben married her. So what, in my mind, what should happen is, okay, brother dating girl, break up. Ben likes brother's ex. Ben's like, hey, bro, you mind if I start seeing your ex from however long ago? You cool with that, right? And at that point, you cross all these bridges. Now, if his brother held a grudge, maybe he did do something with his wife. It's not right.
No.
But you could see where it would come from.
There's obviously still a connection there.
If it's happening. Ben?
Yeah.
How long have you been married?
About 2 years, just a little over 2 years.
All right, we're going to call your brother and find out if he sends the roses to your wife or someone else. What's your wife's name?
Erica.
Okay.
Do you have any kids?
No kids.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Yeah, Ryan, you have my permission to call my brother on Kiss FM.
We're going to call him right now. Be very quiet, because Sisney's going to try and find out who he sends these roses to, and then what he writes on the card as well. Okay, Ben?
Yep.
Here we go. Good luck.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Will?
This is Will.
Hi, Will. My name is Hannah. I'm calling from Blossoms on 7th. We're a new flower shop here in San Pedro. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm good. So we're actually on the corner of Pacific and 7th, and I'm calling because we are celebrating our grand opening, and we're giving away a dozen red roses.
Really?
Yeah, so you have been selected today to receive them. Actually, well, technically, you can give them to anybody that you'd like. We just need the name of the person that you want to send them to. We can put a note on the card, and they can receive the flowers by lunchtime today.
Really? And it doesn't cost me anything? You don't need a credit card or anything?
No, they're absolutely free. No credit card info, billing address, or anything like that. We just hope that, whoever gets the flowers refers us to friends and family.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so who would you like to send them to?
I want to send them to Erica with a K.
With a K. Okay, cool. And who's Erica? Is that like your girlfriend?
Yeah, just someone I know.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you want to put on the card?
Just put on, put for you, for everything.
For you, for everything.
Will I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now, and I have your brother, Ben, who tells me he's married to Erica. What's going on, Will?
What?
Yeah, Will, how can
Wait,
you do this?
hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, it's Ben. It's your brother. Where the hell? Where do you get off doing this, man?
What? Look, it's not what you think. It's not what it seems, man. You're my brother.
What is it then? Then what is it then? You're my brother.
Look, I don't want to talk about this right now. Let's get together and talk about it, man.
I can't get together because I'm out of town, but I'm guessing you know that.
Well, I don't want to talk about this on the radio, man. Let's just get together when you get back or something. It's not. I swear, it's not what it seems, man. It's not.
Listen, you're my brother, and if you're my brother, we should get together and discuss you, my wife.
What? It's not. No, it's not.
Will, if it's not what it seems, then what is it?
It's just she's been helping me with some stuff. My own personal life going on. And I just want to thank her.
You just said for you for everything. That doesn't sound like a pat on the back, attaboy.
Well, look, you guys weren't there when we were talking. You guys don't know. This is family. It's not what it looks like.
Will,
yeah.
Ben has every right to assume that you are sleeping with his wife. This doesn't add up at all. Now, you used to date his wife. Were you fine that Ben married her?
Well, yeah. She and I weren't that serious. We were only together a couple months.
I don't even know what to say, Ben. Yeah. If I'm you right now, I don't even know what to say. I can't. I don't know. I don't believe you at all. Ben, I think you're right.
I just want to talk to my brother off the air.
I'm going to put you guys on hold. Hold on for 1 second. Actually, let them go. Let them both go. Will said to Erica, who's Ben's wife, for you for everything. And then it's not what it seems. Well, it doesn't matter. It seems bad no matter what.
And I asked him if it's like his girlfriend, and he said yeah at first. And then he kind of was just like, oh, she's just someone I know.
Someone I know. All right, it's time for Ryan's Rose. Dear Ryan and Sissany, a woman approached me in the parking lot at Ralph's recently. She walked up to me and said, your husband is cheating on you. I just figured you should know. At first, I was, that's random. I was confused. I told her she was confusing me with somebody else. Then she said my name, my husband's name, and even said our child's name. Then she walked away. I haven't told my husband. I'm still not convinced that he would ever do it. I found it almost impossible to believe. Who's this person?
Wow.
Let me get Brooke on the line in Downey. Brooke, good morning.
Hi.
Hi. So, thanks for coming on. We just read your email, but who is this random person that's beelining you at Ralph's? Do you have any idea who they are?
I have no idea. She just came up to me and she knew my name. That's I told her, I was like, you have to have me confused with someone else because my husband would never cheat on me. But she said my name, my husband's name. She mentioned our daughter. And then
so she knew your daughter's name. Yeah.
Wow. She knew my daughter's name.
And did you address it with, you did not. Okay. So this is so weird.
How's your marriage?
She's obviously good.
Great. I have no reason to doubt him, but you hear something like that and it's just haunting me.
Wow. It's either really generous or really destroying.
How's it generous?
Because she's trying to help her out.
Oh.
Or she's being generous by giving us information.
Okay. Yeah,
but she thinks the woman thinks she's being generous, or it's just detrimental. Brooke, how long have you been married?
About 8 years now.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. We're going to call your husband next and see if we can find out. All right. So we have Brooke on the line. Now listen to this. She's leaving Rouse, fresh food, low prices. And a woman walks up to her and says, hey, your husband is cheating on you. I just think you should know. And she doesn't recognize the woman, but the woman knows her name and her kid's name. So the woman knows who she is.
Right.
So why I can't imagine somebody would just do that and make it up.
Did you try to get more information from her?
I froze. I did just freeze. I wanted to ask so much more, and she just left, and there was nothing I could do.
All right, well, here's the deal. We're going to offer him some roses. We're going to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
So, Brooke, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, here we go. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this Eric?
Yeah, this is Eric.
Hi, my name is Janelle. I'm calling from Kabloom. How you doing?
Doing all right. How about you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're a new flower shop here in Downey, right on Firestone near the Portos. You know where that is?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so I'm trying to promote my business, and the reason why I'm calling you is I'm offering you a free dozen roses that you could send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need billing information, a credit card, cash. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
It is. So I just need the name of the person you would like to send these flowers to.
Oh, yeah. I want to send them to my wife, Brooke.
Brooke. Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Can I have it say, free flowers, lucky day, love me, love Eric.
Oh, free flowers. You don't have to tell her that they're free, but okay.
Be a fun
Free
joke.
flowers, lucky day. Okay. Could you hold on 1 second, please?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I wasn't ready for that. What? Why are we
You
holding?
told me to hold. You told me if
I
they
did?
send the flowers to their wife, then just to put them on hold.
All right, well, you caught me off guard.
What? Just what do you want to do?
I'm going to come in.
No.
Eric. Eric,
Yeah?
hello, it's Eric. It's Ryan Seacrest, and your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Good morning. How you doing?
Oh, doing all right. How about you?
I'm good. We're part of the flower thing campaign. I have your wife Brooke on the line, and she has given us your number to call you. Hi, Brooke.
Oh, bye.
So, Eric, I'm going to just tell you the reason we're all on the phone together. A woman came up to her leaving Ralph's and said, she called her by name. She knew your kid's name, and she said that you are having an affair. You're cheating on your wife. What is this all about?
Wait, what? No, that's awful. I'm definitely not cheating on my wife. I would never do that.
Well, Brooke, explain what you heard from this person.
I'm so sorry. She came up to me and she said that you were cheating on me, and she knew my name and your name and our daughter's name, and I just got so scared. I didn't think you would do it, but I mean, she knew our names, so I didn't know what to think, and I was just really afraid to ask you.
Wait, what did she look like? Did she have short brown hair and glasses?
Yeah, like kind of tall.
What?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah, I know who that is. That's Rick's, my buddy Rick's ex-fiance. You remember Rick from my college bud?
Yeah.
He was engaged to this woman, and she cheated on him, so he broke off the engagement.
I remember that. I remember you telling me about that.
What does this
That
have
was
to do
her?
with you guys?
Well, she probably wants revenge on me, because what I did not tell you is that I was actually the one that told Rick that she was cheating on him.
So
and she obviously tried to deny it, but Rick knows I'd never lied to him, and Rick believed me and broke off the engagement then.
Wow.
Oh. Wow. I'm so sorry.
So this is all getting back at?
I believe that Brooke's probably trying to get revenge on me because broke off the engagement. But honestly, I haven't heard from her in a while, so that's weird.
I totally believe it because I remember when this happened and I remember how messy it was. I completely believe it.
All right, well, you guys take your perfect marriage. We're going to let you go. Thank you very much for reaching out.
Wait, Brooke, I'm bringing home some real flowers tonight. All right? I love you. I would never cheat on you, and I'd never do anything to hurt you. I'm so sorry.
I don't know whether to be happy or sick.
Wait, I'm so happy. That almost made me cry.
Thank you. All right.
All right, guys. Happy marriage. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
All right, well.
That's sweet.
Well,
don't tell me you don't believe him.
Well, the only thing I thought...
Oh,
the only thing I thought was he sent the flowers to her out of guilt at first. I was like, oh, he's so guilty. He's going right for sending her flowers to make up for the guilt.
Gosh, I didn't even think that.
Well, that's what I thought, but now I don't believe that. But then once they were all lovey-dovey, I was like, all right, well, people could be bored of that.
Who's going to be bored of that?
Well, I think people are like, all right, they're fine. Next.
They're not fine. They're calling Ryan's roses. They're not fine.
So what? Well, no, they're not fine because she even. Yeah, that's true. If it was so good, why would she even question it? Like
she'd go to him and be like,
"Who's this crazy person?"
Yeah, how people deal with things. Some people deal with things different ways.
No, I think Tanya actually took the nail and the hammer.
Wow.
And put it together on the head.
I'm gonna save this tape.
And so you're right, because if they were so as they sounded, but he was almost. I think I was out of guilt. I'm saying I'm getting you on.
So
your own
you
flowers.
actually think this man is cheating, and he made up that whole story?
I don't think that, but I think the relationship isn't as good as it just sounded there. Now, if you've ever suspected your spouse of cheating, listen to this. We just did a Ryan's Roses, and it's interesting to hear what people heard, like on their radars, as to why they think he is cheating. When we think, well, maybe he's not cheating yet, but something's up. Now, here's the other thing, and here's the broader question for me. If you've missed it, this is the bigger question, because the situation we think was that he told his friend who was engaged that his soon-to-be wife was cheating on him. So he knew that his friend's soon-to-be wife was cheating, and he shared that information.
Yeah.
And as a revenge plot, she found out that he was the room monitor, and she went to his wife and said, hey, he's cheating. So the question is, when you know that someone close to you is being cheated on, what do you do with that information?
Ooh.
What do you do with that information? Because it can be very helpful, or it can be very hurtful. Yeah. It's kind of like when you know a couple and then they get divorced or they break up, and then you say, I always didn't think that they were for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then they say, well, why didn't you tell me that earlier? You know?
Yeah, you never want to do that, because eventually they'll get back together and then you feel awkward.
Well, not only that, you just don't know. Like, you only get to see a sliver of what people are really like, right? You don't know what it's like to walk in their shoes.
Yeah.
So the question is, what do you do with that information? I like to take an anonymous call immediately, because that must mean there's something juicy if you're anonymous in North Hills. So anonymous, go ahead. You're on with us.
Hi, how are you?
We're good. This happened to you.
Yeah, pretty much. So what happened was, it happened to me basically like a couple of years ago. I was actually about 4 months pregnant, and I received a random phone call. I just literally left my doctor's appointment, and I got a random phone call from this girl. She told me, your fiancé, he cheated on you, and basically described everything about his room. Oh, he had a Katy Perry poster on his wall and said, oh, his room looks like this and that. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's exactly how his room looked like. And I believed the whole thing. I started crying. Obviously, I was pregnant, emotional and everything. And then I confronted him, and when I confronted him, he basically started kind of like the same way the guy reacted, like kind of laughed a little bit, like I know exactly what she's doing. Basically said this girl wanted to have a chance with me, to go out with me, and I never gave her a chance. And she even like I don't know, made up a story saying that I'm gonna get back at you for this, and she was just like, you're crazy, I'm never gonna give you a chance. So in revenge, she basically did that to me, just because my fiance never gave her the chance. And I believe him because when I went on her Facebook, she seemed a little bit weird, and her pictures and everything, I don't know, it seemed a little bit sketchy. So
I can only imagine your heart dropping when she's laying out the floor plan of his bedroom, though.
Yeah, that must be awful.
That would freak me out. Thank you for calling. It's hard to tell. Let's grab Charnay in Inglewood. Charnay, good morning.
Good morning. We need to put on our Sherlock Holmes investigative hat here.
Okay.
There are a couple of context clues that everyone is missing. How did this girl know to find the wife at Ralph's? There's a problem with that. I mean, yeah, I stop at Trader Joe's, but you can catch me at, the one in downtown, the one in Westchester. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how did she know that this woman was going to be at Ralph?
Like we remember because the wife was confronted by the other woman saying your husband's cheating in the parking lot of Ralph's.
So you're saying she was following her, or she knows her routine?
Something is up there. Now, I believe that the reason he was able to identify her and, say, oh, I think she's the one he's cheating with, which is why he's so certain that his friend's marriage should have broken up or engagement, because he's the one she's cheating with. And now it's to the point where this blonde with the glasses is like, look, your man is cheating, and it's with me, basically. That's all I think was left out of that conversation.
So, Sherlock, just so I'm clear here, we think that the woman who approached the wife in the Ralph's parking lot was the woman that the husband was cheating on with?
Bingo.
So he was sleeping with both women in the parking lot?
Technically,
is that an easier way to say it?
Not at that moment, but yes.
Yes.
Yes, I think that, yes.
You do make a good point. How was she just was she following her at the grocery store? I was just there at the grocery store parking lot at the right time.
Exactly. And then all of a sudden, and if this incident with the breakup of the engagement was so long ago, why now? Why? Because the wife is, oh, yeah, I remember that. No, this is something current.
Oh,
it's not.
That's the big kicker right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, you guys are spot on a lot of times. It's a little iffy at other times. But
equally not as much
with
sometimes.
This Roses, I said, listen, I have to call in because Ryan felt some skepticism, but he didn't get there. So.
Well, I did feel something's wrong. I did not think he was cheating, but I hear what you're saying. What do you do? I'm just curious. What is your occupation?
I'm a clothing designer.
That's what I thought. All right. Well done. Thanks for calling.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Bye. I mean, she's really giving context clues.
Oh, yeah.
We are just talking about what you do. This kind of came from the Ryan's Roses, but the broad stroke is what do you do when you know that someone close to you, a sibling or a good friend, is being cheated on? What do you do with that information when you know that by sharing it could really turn things upside down?
Right.
Danielle in Inglewood. So your best friend's boyfriend cheated, right?
Yes. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, good morning. Good
Hi,
morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hi, yes.
Hi.
I'm sorry. Yes, he
Okay.
did.
So what? Tell me. So your best friend. I gotta follow. This is like I gotta follow this with a pen. So your best friend's boyfriend, okay, cheated and got another girl pregnant.
Oh.
Yes.
And you found out. You knew that she was being cheated on.
Yes, I knew it, and I felt so bad when I found out. I felt horrible. I didn't know what to do. I even asked my parents, what do I do? They told me to stay out of it.
It's the easy way out and to cause no trouble. But you didn't listen to your parents, did you?
No, I didn't.
So what'd you do?
What she told him, and what happened when you shared the news?
When I shared the news, she did not believe me. She got her boyfriend on the phone. He was denying everything. And I felt so bad, but I was like, I felt like I did the best thing that I should do because it was my friend. I just followed my heart. And we weren't friends for a while. But eventually we started talking again, and it all came out that it really was true and that he did get the girl pregnant.
Oof,
wow. So she found out the truth.
Listen,
and they ended up breaking up.
You are a good, proactive friend.
Yeah.
There are other
Thank you.
friends that are just like not my problem kind of friends, and they just stay out of it.
Well, how could you go day after day after day knowing this information, though, and then hanging out with your friend?
Yeah.
I feel like no matter what, you'd have to say something.
Exactly. The only other thing I could think, as an adult now, because I was really young when this happened, was maybe, I don't know, you give an anonymous note.
Yeah. But then, listen, I think in your case you did the right thing. And Danielle, I'm so glad you called with enthusiasm this morning. Thank you for listening to us.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Love you
there
guys.
She is.
Bye.
Now, quickly, Daniela is on the line in L.A., and she's a psychotherapist and dating expert. And you say, Daniela, that cheating is not necessarily a deal breaker, right?
Hi, Ryan. Yes, I'm so glad to be on here. I really appreciated what Danielle said. it sounds like her best friend, this is before they even got married, before they have kids. But once you're married and you have kids, cheating is not necessarily, it's the symptom of a greater problem, and both individuals have a chance to make their relationship even deeper if they can rise above their egos. It does not have to be all or nothing.
It's a very logical statement that you make, because I do think you can be right if the individuals can handle themselves and their emotions. And I think that is where I would have a very profound struggle.
Many people do. Many people do, and it's not like it's going to happen overnight, that all of a sudden you're going to say, I forgive you, and let's go back at it. But it does, it opens up bigger wounds.
But you say it's a symptom of loneliness, or a symptom of not connecting, or what other things are happening?
When someone cheats on someone else, they're not thinking about the other person. They're not thinking like, oh, I'm going to cheat and hurt them. They're trying to fill a need. Maybe they don't feel appreciated. Maybe they're trying to be one up. Who knows? And I'm not saying this at all justifies that. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying that people are human, and they sometimes act before thinking, and it can often be impulsive and not even have any emotional meaning. Mm-hmm. And people need to consider that.
Heavy.
I really think if anyone's going through this in this moment, that maybe like karma is the reason you're hearing Daniela right now, because maybe you shouldn't give up. Maybe you should. Maybe you're hearing this call on this day because you're going through it, because you shouldn't give up when you're struggling with making that decision right now in your life. Like if there's one person right now in Southern California going through this, and you hear this call, maybe it sinks in. Maybe you can work it out. All right. Well, this is expert advice, by the way. Danielle is a pro. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to add to that. I was given the honor as Ellie's premier divorcee success coach. So I actually work a lot with couples who've ended it because of cheating, and they are regretting it, because divorce, every 9 seconds, there's someone divorcing, and sometimes marriages can be saved if you're willing to listen to each other.
What is the divorce rate 50% or higher?
Well, they're saying it's higher. Millennials are not getting married anymore. They don't really have some great examples around them.
Told you guys I was a millennial over here.
Told you
guys I was a millennial. Cusp millennial.
Marriage is not what it used to be. We need to redefine marriage as long-term partnership and what that entails. Because marriage, as we've known it, is not really working out for a lot of people today. And if we can talk about what makes a long-term relationship and focus on that, not necessarily the marriage, then I think we will have better success.
Interesting.
I agree. I like that.
Great conversation. Daniela, thanks for calling.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Happy to come back anytime.
Okay, don't eat any avocados. We need you.
Okay.
There's a recall. We were talking to Daniela a few minutes ago, psychotherapist, dating expert. Mm-hmm. Who says that we should not give up when we're cheated on, because it's a symptom of a deeper issue that could be resolved. And that when someone cheats, they're not trying to hurt somebody, they're just missing something. There's a void. And I said, well, maybe in this moment, Daniela, with you calling with that kind of guidance and advice, maybe in this moment there's somebody listening right now going through this, and serendipitously, or through karma, they're hearing you say that today, which means they shouldn't give up when they thought maybe they were about to give up. And then D called in Los Angeles, and you're currently trying to decide if you want to forgive your husband for cheating, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Like, it happened a while ago in October. We had just took the kids to the pumpkin patch, and I, posted a picture. So, long story short, over a year ago, after we had our second kid, he asked me for a divorce. I tried to kind of work things out. He said he didn't want to work it out, and I was a stay-at-home mom. So I went and I got a job. I got a car. I was doing really good. And then August, he's like, hey, I want my family back. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's work on it. October, this girl messages me on Instagram, and she says my husband's full name, and she's just like, he's a liar. And I'm like, can you elaborate? Because all people lie. That doesn't make any sense. And she sends me pictures of them two together in matching sweatshirts, and she starts calling my kids names, but not their full names.
they're like nicknames, like only names that we call them.
Oh.
And she's like, yeah, you remember those outfits? And she described the outfits. She's like, yeah, I bought those. He came home with those outfits and said he bought it for the kids. Easter baskets, I'm sorry, like a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm like, okay, did you guys sleep together? And she's like, well, what do you think? And I'm like, well, that doesn't really tell me anything. And she's like, just going on and on and on. I asked him about it, and he says that it's some girl that I guess from some guy he used to be friends with, I guess his baby mama, and supposedly she's his best friend. And I'm like, dude, we've been together for how long, and we're married. I've never known about this girl. She didn't come to our wedding. Like, who is this person that's supposed to be your best friend? Because you know all of my friends, and I thought I knew all of your friends. And, like, she kept, like, bringing up stuff, like different arguments we had. She knew where I worked, the city that I worked in, like all kinds of stuff. And he just kept saying, like, no, we didn't do anything. You sure? Because it sure does seem like we did.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we're in, what, March? And we're still having issues because I'm trying to figure out, like, do I stay for my kids? Do I stay for myself? Or do I just leave it alone? And listening to her, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should just try.
Wow.
I don't know.
I think look, I always think that everything happens for a reason, cliche, I know, but like you're going through that and you heard her say that, and maybe you should take a moment, because what she was trying to say was, let's say your husband is cheating, but he's not trying to do it to hurt you. He's doing it for some other reason, and trying to figure out what that reason is may be more beneficial than emotionally reacting to something else, because you do have kids, right? So,
right.
You still haven't determined whether or not for sure he's not admitted to cheating yet?
No, he says that he did it. And I like, a small part of me, I really do believe him, because she wouldn't even answer. And I just feel like if I hit up another female and I'm like, hey, I slept with your husband, like, I'm going to give receipts. Like, I will let you know everything. She wouldn't even allow me to, like, even like call her on the phone while he was there. He wouldn't even call her. So I'm not exactly sure. I would say that I'm sure that he spent a lot of time with her, but I cannot, like, honestly tell you, like, yes, right, I think they slept together.
Why don't you take the advice Daniela gave and in your own way use it for the moment to say to your husband, this is not going to break us, but I want to get to the root of what's going on. And if it happened or it didn't happen, let's talk about it. And if it did or didn't, let's talk about why. But I'm not going to let it break us. Because maybe that's a way to try and take a step in the direction of keeping it together.
I think that's a good idea. Because I honestly thought about doing the Ryan's Roses, but he listens to it with me in the morning. So I'm like, that's not going to work. He's not going to fall for that.
All right. Well, I think you should not let it break yet and see if you can get, really to the root of what's going on.
Exactly.
Dee, I'm glad you called.
I think that's what I need. I need that. So that's the only way I'm going to be able to get over it.
All right. Well, keep us posted, and thank you for listening.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I mean, the woman does know a lot, but maybe there's nothing going on. But I also think that Daniela was on the air while Dee was going through this for the Dee to not give up yet.
It is interesting.
To be in that situation. So
you gotta just sit down. It's all about communication. It's all about like you said.
You say that. It's so impossible.
Like
sometimes.
what you just said, getting down to the root of it.
I know.
There's something deeper than why people cheat. It's like, what is it in your relationship that's lacking?
And it's so hard to be mature enough to do that.
Yeah.
And not just react
Absolutely.
emotionally.